Good morning, good morning, good morning. Getting fired up here. Let me share my screen. There we go. What's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. July 29th. July's almost over, guys. What in the world is going on? Divergence is disgusting. Again. Look at the difference in these two charts. This divergence is so disgusting. All right, welcome in, everyone. All right, well, what do we got going on here? NASDAQ is just flying. It's just gone. Bro, the NASDAQ. Oh my God. All right. What's up, Willie? See you sliding in here this morning. I'm trying to figure out what in the world we're going to do here. NASDAQ is just absolutely flying. ES is not participating. Broadcom's over 300. Microsoft's up. AM Dizzle. Tesla lagging hard. AMD flying, Broadcom flying. All right. I mean, what do you do with this? Good morning. Good morning. Hello there. Hello there. What's everyone doing this morning? What are you guys watching? What are you guys trading? I am kind of letting the market get settled here a little bit, but I mean, everything's bullish. There's not really a spot for me to get in. SPX low of day exactly at 6,400. Good sign. Everything I'm seeing is a pretty good sign. I just don't even know what to do here. And goodness gracious, another gap up. This market is just incredible. I mean, maybe if this thing goes straight to that 660 and rejects, we can fade it back for 30 points. I don't know. Boy, the divergence really, actually I had a great conversation this morning about that with a very veteran trader. And I mean, last week it was ES strong, and NASDAQ not rotation out. And the last 2 days has been rotation back in. To me, that signals a very healthy market, but at the same time, it's like, oof. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this divergence. And then right now, I mean, you can try to get kind of a far from moving average type of trade. And maybe if you get up here to R2 at 660. Will, you taking any trades here? What are you working on over there? I mean, I was going to check my screener, but kind of looking at some of my swing plays right now just for the second. I'm like kind of letting the futures settle themselves down a little bit. There's not much I want to do here just yet. Yeah, I'm with you. Just watching for now. I'm with you. I'm with you. Boy, what do you do with this? What is this level? So, a couple things that we can look for real fast. Okay, yeah, I agree with everything except for I don't think it's jolts. I don't see them continuing to buy this thing into tomorrow. I mean, QQQ should come back to previous day's high. That statistic we do have. SPY is at it right now. That's tough because SPY is already here. Where's my gap fill by session? Yeah, I don't think it's jolt, so I think it's just FOMC, Mag 7 earnings, all that. We should come back to previous day's high on QQQ and backtest that. That's a strong statistic. SPY is sitting on it right now, sitting on 6,400 SPX. Boy, it's a tough call here. Yeah, KB, if you lose that on ES, because that's your, let me go to SPX and show you. So where you are right here on SPX is 6,400. That was resistance yesterday. If this just becomes support, at least for this morning, then you watch it. But if you get under it then and back test, then yes. So it's on ES. It's this area right here that you can see from yesterday. Let's just highlight that right there. So yeah, if you get under this and reject, you probably look for something like this. But the hard thing is you've broken previous day high. So on SPY, you've already broken previous day high, which means you should look to close above here. So even if you come down here, you probably look for dip buys. QQQ way above. Honestly, you probably look for this to fade back to previous day high at some point today, but I don't know. For now, 5-minute chart looks rough. This 15-minute chart looks pretty strong. Yeah, I have no setup for a trade here. Main thing I'm looking for is if QQQ loses this area, this is the move today. This is, to me, this downside, and then you buy down here and you look for this to come back up here. That to me is the trade setup today, if that happens. AMD is the strongest stock in the whole market. Oh, why is Apple getting destroyed? KB, that's a great question. So when you look at VIX, boy, Apple. Sorry, I'm looking at Apple is crazy downside right now. Why? Sorry, KB. So VIX. Historically, this is a respectable level for VIX at all-time highs in a grind up. But you do think VIX is going to make a move at some point, though. But I've had this discussion with people on Spaces, and it's like, what is your risk right now that would trigger a volatility event? It's, is VIX cheap enough that you can probably hedge your portfolio with it? Yeah, probably, or some VXX calls or something. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, 15, 16 is probably where VIX is going to hang out with the Trump presidency. But I don't know. It's continuing to come back down. All right. Like I said earlier, we should come down to previous day high here, and then you probably try to get long. Littlefoot, saw you sneak in here. Good morning, sir. Is your yesterday QQ had a pre-market action or regular trading? No, this is from previous day. So RTH, New York session, previous day. So a daily candle. There's your high. There's your low. The other thing we could probably look at is if SPY fills the cap. The statistic. QQQ still has 70% chance of coming down to previous day's high, which is 569. It's also right on the overnight gap fill. All right. I can't be bearish today when you've already taken previous day high. I mean, look where we're trading. Fill the fair value gap on the hourly. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of people, kind of like yesterday, super bearish for some reason. I don't get it. We're at all-time highs above all the action. But go to your daily chart. Somebody tell me where the bearishness is at, other than we should come back test down here. So yeah, I mean, if you're short-term bearish, like we should come back down to here. 70% of the time that happens. What is that on NQ? Yeah, I like that 510. Really, it's like 530. Yeah, no, we see 510 on NQ. I'll probably definitely take that shot. I really want to short the next pop up though. Like probably short up here. Yeah, I think QQQ should come down to here. So I kind of want to get short. Yep, that jolt status is 4 minutes. So yeah, this is a part of a market awareness right here. KB is nailing it. De-risking before big news. Yeah, so there, I talked about that this morning too. So look, if you were long anywhere in this like consolidation, you're up very nicely since then. You're probably going to lock in some profits ahead of tomorrow. I really need a pop to short it, KB. What is that? Yeah, possibly. But it's just a short to here. And then it's exit stage left and probably go the other way. If we see the gap fill, it's definitely. That makes me a little bit. That makes me a little nervous to try that one. Is that half gap? From the overnight gap, no. From so the actual half gap is going to be right in this area, 569.50. Nvidia pushing. Nvidia is super strong. This is like a dangerous short right now. I mean, that's a tough bottom wick to short. Go, Nvidia, go. And my Nvidia calls are almost a double, 95%. Here's your jolts. $7.4 versus 7.5 expected. Wow, consumer confidence is off the charts. Everybody waiting on data to move the market. We didn't even move. Oh man, I do want to try this short. I'd rather it pop out. You nailed that 593. I was actually looking for like 600. It's our opening print 595. I really want to short this for 50 points lower.
There you go, KV. 30. I didn't pull the trigger with you. Oh, I don't even know where I drew this line from. I have no idea where I drew, why I drew that line. Like once it comes down, shorts are gonna get absolutely raw. I think you get 550 here, KB, and then 530. Look at ES now holding in here. I will start buying the dip down here. Apple, foldable phone. Yeah. Is my internet struggling? I think I have too much stuff running again. Oh, how is the internet down there? Sorry. My internet is slow right now for some reason. No, I have for some reason it is slow right now. I have like 1 gigabyte fiber. Usually I get like 200, 300 download. I don't know what's going on right now though. I might need to reset my internet. My download is super slow. My upload speed's fine for you guys. My download speed's what's sometimes I have to refresh, like restart my computer. I really don't want to do that because I want this to play out. Guys, I can't take a trade right here. Yeah, no, I know. Like, I appreciate you guys like letting me know. No, so like, what I'm saying is my download speed. Like, so what you guys see, my upload speed's fantastic, but like for some reason, my computer every once in a while, like if I leave it on too many days in a row, download speed gets slow. I do think you can probably short this pop up here. It's two 15-minute wicks though. It's three short VWAP. Well, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Top Step. I think I want to try a short here. 85 area. It's 15-minute though. These bottom wicks are disgusting right now. Almost need a push up here to reject and come back down. NVIDIA hanging in strong. Google is Googling. Uh, I hear you. It's these bottom wicks on the 15 that are not making me excited to try to short. Get another 15 minutes into that first hour. I'm gonna have to restart my system at some point today after this stream. I I can't take a trade here, guys. Maybe if we pop back up here a little bit higher in the next 15 minutes and then reject. But I mean, I see the 5 minute rejection. Yeah, it was yesterday's Globex high. I have no layers of confidence right now. I'm just gonna wait it out, but I think it's a short. It's just tough for me to get in here. Probably should have taken that shot at 85. I saw it, KB. This just doesn't look like. I mean, look at all these names. Okay, Amazon's super weak. Apple's weak. Meta's weak, but has all these bottom wicks. Microsoft's still green. Google looking good after yesterday's debacle. Nothing wrong with Nvidia yet. How much is the algo? I don't know the algo prices for Edgeful. You'll have to check the website on that one. I don't know how much it is. Checked it out. One of those things where I got to take the time and spend to learn it. KB, this is what you're talking about though on ES rejecting. So SPX is rejecting the 6400 again. If it gets back over that, oof. This is one of those situations where I know what move is most likely to happen. But for me, it's a little bit tricky getting into it, but this is my long zone. And down here is my definitely long zone. This breaks, it's head for the hills. First hour, the IB is bearish, so I think you still get another shot at this. So, like, next 8 minutes, if you pop up here, you definitely play it. To me, that's going to be a higher probability. I'm not in love with the way this looks. I don't know, KB, maybe I'm overthinking it. It's lower highs. A lot of bottom wicks, though. Tons of bottom. Look at all these bottom wicks over here. But it's stuck. This right here, I know is a level. This is 6400 SPX. Yeah, it's like it broke the 30-minute orb, but it's holding it. Way. No trades for me so far. I'm just watching. I want to be on the long side, but I would rather it play out lower first, 530 in queue. Then I can long it. Really not moving, but I see the curl over. Look at this though. KB, the only thing it's telling me to short is the back test here. Everything else is bullish. We're above previous day's high. We have a big gap that we shouldn't fill. I mean, the IB to break the lower side is going to be bearish, and that first hour is going to be bearish. But massive gap up above all-time high. I mean, new all-time highs above previous day's highs, and it's struggling to even come down there. That's why. That's why I want to be long. Come on down a little bit further. This is going to work out nicely too. If the IB needs to break the low, we sit here for a second and then we come down here. It was a nice short though, KB. No, KB, I love it. I love the back and forth because, like, I mean, just think if in my brain I'm sitting here and I'm missing something, I'm like, or overthinking it or whatever, and I'm like, not. If I was trying to take along here, I'd love to hear your input, anybody's input. If you're in the chat, absolutely. I love the back and forth. I didn't take it any way at all, KB. I actually really appreciate the input. That's why I'm like, I mean, I see the point, right? I see IB high, IB low, so we should break that low. I see 70% chance we should come back down to here. But the overall trend is this. So I would almost rather wait for that. Hey, look at this. ES hasn't even moved. All right, your first hour, you should break the low. So I kind of do want to take the short and just try to get to 30. All right. All right, there's some big orders sitting around here. There's a 500 lot down below us. What's that? 545. There's 560 orders sitting there. All right, so the IB should break the low. So you should probably short here or the neck pop and look for this. That's probably my higher quality setup trade now. Mexico's President Sheinbaum aims for a tariff agreement with the US this week. I just don't want to get too cute, but I really think it's short here, long, right back up. But for me, it needs to pop up here a little bit higher to play this. This is my target, and then you buy this back up to here. Right? Multiple, yeah. I think I can short this with you, KB. I've been patient this long. Yep, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna risk right to here. Risk 10 points to get 30. I really want to risk up here. Not really. I could reshort it instead. Something like that. We're sitting on the outer VWAP band. Stay on or below. But we have statistics that tell us we should break this IB low. So I have two statistics in my favor that we come down here. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm sitting here on the fence even about this trade. I'm sitting in break even. I waited this long to take a trade. Don't just love it. Uh, yeah, I've got my book maps pulled up over here as well. It's two massive orders sitting below us on in Q and yes. I'm not a fan of this price action. I got stopped on that one. I'm gonna look to re-short it. This I'm gonna try it here instead. I have to re-short it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-short it and use the actual risk. I'm gonna risk up here. Get the Brits out of the way to go lower, KB. I love it. Come on, just give us a flusher, one flusher. All right. Come on, give us the new low. Watch out for Spy's gap fill though. Come on, give me the follow through wick. Oh, hold there. Come on. Same stupid spot. I know, like now. Come on. This is a spot on Spy too, though. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm going to take off this position. All right, I got a little bit of that first loss back and just took this off. I just don't like this position at all. I'm going to wait for it to play out and be patient. I mean, the setup's still here. We're right here, and we should break this and test here. I'm just not going to fight this. It's probably going to work out now that I got out of the way for you guys. The big order did get pulled multiple times. They keep flashing it and moving it. They just put it back on at like 64.10, and then they just flash it off again on ES. On InQ, it's nothing there. Yeah, this looks like it's going to play out. Down like 5 points. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna wait for a good setup here. I know it's not fun for somebody who's on stream to not sit here and try to take every single move, but we're just sitting on the ledge here for Spy to gap fill too. But yeah, that big order, they're pulling it and putting it back on everywhere. I don't know what they're doing. There you go, Willie C. Willie C crushing. I didn't mean to. There you go. We'll leave that one on here for a second. We got a lot of red 15-minute candles in a row too, which I like for the. There, now you're under orb. Now you're gonna get the move, aren't you? Yeah, I had to get out of it, but I think it is gonna play out. But I'm sitting here on the buy button down here in this area. Come on, come on. There it is. There it goes. There's the gap fill. I just filled the gap. I want to tick along. I'm gonna tick. I'm gonna start buying it here. Thank you. Come on. Come on. A little bit further. I'm gonna take a starter. Come on. Come on, touch it. Touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. There it is. All right. All right, I hit it. I'm long. So that QQQ gap fill's only got 42% odds of getting filled at the size. 40.5% only has it's 50% that it doesn't fill. So like on QQQ, coming down here is less than a coin flip odds. Targets are 38, 48, and 55. So yes, doing yes, still kind of drilling. Probably right at the 0.5 extension. So you're telling me there's a chance. My average ended up being right at 525. I need to at least get back to IB low, right? Before I trim. 538. All right, I'm taking my first trim here into IB low. Yeah, I like the look of this so far. If we can get 48 EMA 9s. Ugh. IB by retracement. Break down 64% of the time you're going to come back to here at some point today. The only thing lurking in my head, is the de-risk ahead of tomorrow stuff, KB. UQ does fill the gap. I'll definitely try along down there. Pivot point as well at 510. Really would prefer it to hold right here. 5 minute doesn't look great still. We touched 510 right there. All right, we need to hold right here. We'll add. Add my trim back. I feel like this could just wick hard, take me out, and then work. We'll see. Maybe it does want to fill this gap. I don't know. Pretty thin shirt can move pretty quickly either way. But I don't think I'm going to add any more. I think I'm just going to chill right here. Ugh. I mean, the fact that we broke this says that we should close above this. The SPY may have to come down to this to get bought up again. Like 380s on SPX. To be honest, I don't have a whole lot here to catch the market. Where is NDX? It does look like it wants to fill this gap. Pop out in the video. Google didn't care, new high. This doesn't look like the bottoming process yet. I was hoping for a hot stove reaction down here, and I'm not getting it. Four-hour 9 EMA and the 15-minute 200. Probably should have waited for 510, but come on, get me back in the green here. Come on, Brits, close your shorts. They have another like 20 minutes, don't they? No, wait. No, this should have. It should have already. I think Europe closed at 10:30. All right. 5 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Let's see if we get bought back up above. What is this music doing today? I don't know. I don't like that first hour is pretty negative, but the overall picture is pretty positive. I don't like how this is acting. I like what NVIDIA is doing though. And here we go. Come on. I'll take my ads back off here at 35. Extra 25 points on that ad. Finally, the Brits. He is just railing on the Brits this morning. No, they're still selling into this so hard. I don't want to just go any lower. Get back above previous day high. Get back above that. Back above it. This is where we should come back to 64% of the time. 15-minute candles in a row. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Average is 4. No, I'm sorry. On red, average is 3.8. Total is 11. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're right at double. Thing wants 500, doesn't it? Wants that gap fill. Yeah, it's going to take my stop and then it's going to fill the gap and then I'm going to chase it right back in. Yep, here comes my stop. Yep, it stopped me out. I'm going to watch. I'm going to have to chase it right back in. Yep. Yep. I just said it. That's frustrating. I should have just given it more room. Yeah, there's your gap fill. We should be above this. QQQ didn't do it, and NBX did. I know that. Yeah, that's exactly what they just did to me, Littlefoot. I just didn't want to risk another 40 points on top of it in case it just wicked hard. Meta making a new low. Wow, Nvidia, what in the world? They are risking everything right now. Well, I did not expect this selling to continue, but we should get some relief very soon. Boy, they are crushing it. 491. Oh my gosh, yes. This is looking really ugly now. That open an hour data was bearish. QQQ still didn't even fill the gap. There. Really, it needs to just flush hard. Damn it, Dale, I'm in. There's the bottom wick at least on SPY. Wait, are we gonna take out yesterday's low on ES? Brazil is working on negotiating a 50% tariff with US. One, two, three, four, five, six. This is the seventh 15-minute candle in a row. More than double the average. We should get a snapback. Well, the 4-hour looks gross now. This might turn into a red day for me, which oh, this thing's about to accelerate. My stop, I moved to 473. Everything's getting wrecked. Including me, I'm getting wrecked right now. Yeah, this is gonna. I would figure that I take a payout yesterday and I take like 2 losses today. Wow. If I does go any lower, it's gonna be a bearish engulf. I did not expect this. It makes sense, but I did not expect it. Yep, I'm about to get stopped on this too. There it goes. Stop filled. It'll probably bounce now. Well, oh, none of that worked. 6400, 6403. Yes. We're so overextended. This is the last spot for it to hold. Watch now, it'll bounce. Little foot's gonna slam it. I mean, it's so overextended. Like I really want to use long again. I'd love to have red days after a payout, like my specialty. Ooh, we're a fully retrace yesterday. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, TV, and like that was part of my thought process too. Is this going to be the bounce spot? Probably. Probably go long and risk that low. We should come back up to previous day high. SPY bearish engulfed. Yeah, I mean, it should bounce here. I'm long. See if we can at least get back up here today. I should have waited for this reaction. Honestly, ES could have come down one more point. This is going to engulf, so let's see if we can get back to 510. I got to jump off the stream, but trying to fight back here a little bit. If it rejects right here, oh, it's just going to be a terrible loss. I don't like this. Previous day's low, immediate rejection. I want to give a bounce for the people. Yeah, like we had an RSI of 15. There's a bounce coming soon. Eight. And this should at least be a green candle. The thing is, we broke previous day high. We should close above this spot. Even though everything else is buy, on the other hand, since it broke this, it broke both, but it broke that second, so it probably closes under this. Yeah, I don't like how nothing's really bouncing yet. Kugel is at the highs. I hope that's the low for today. I hope I can ride this back up here, like 60 points. This trade doesn't work out. I'm getting into tilt territory, and I'm gonna have to walk away either way. IWM new low. I don't like it, and I don't like this right here. Immediate rejection. Previous day's low. They may just sell this thing all day. I think ES is gonna come touch this 400 or 6400. Yeah, this looks just so terrible. I'm gonna take another loss here. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm toast on this one. Gonna be a red day for me, ladies and gentlemen. I have one account I'm taking a payout on today. I took a payout yesterday, and law of averages, here it is. Boom. Yep. All right, well, that's it for me. Red day today. They got me. They got me today. All right, well, I gotta get out of here either way. Red day today. We battle back. We'll see what the afternoon does, but I gotta take a break because I've taken 3 losses in a row. We should get some relief down here. But boy, this looks ugly. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Like I said, red day happens to everyone. Happened to me today. I gotta take a little break. I'm gonna get food, walk away, and then come back and see if I can find any solid setups this afternoon. I really want to try this again right now. ES just hit 6,400 even. I really want to try it, but guys, I gotta walk away. All right, I will catch you guys on Thursday morning. We'll try to battle back from today. Appreciate everyone. KB, Chad, LZ, Littlefoot, everyone else that came through. Appreciate you guys. What can I do? Red day for me today. Oh well. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I will see you guys on Thursday morning. Peace.